One of the most successful forms of reality TV are talent shows. In this documentary, we hope to open your eyes to the real reality of what goes on.
Hello, my name is Owen Murphy. Everyone calls me Spud. I was a bass player in a band called Scuba Dice.
Hey, how's it going on? I'm Sean.
I'm Spud.
I'm Joe. I'm Scatter, and we're Scuba Dice.
We entered the 5th series of an Irish TV talent show called Eurostar, and we came 4th overall.
Coming to you live from the Helix. Please welcome Scuba Dice. Scuba Dice. Scuba Dice. Scuba Dice. It's Scuba Dice. With the song 99 Red Balloons, it's Carlo and Kilkenny's finest. Scuba Dice. 99 red balloons are floating.
The prize used to be the winner gets to represent Ireland in the Eurovision Song Contest. This year it was a little bit different.
There's a serious prize at stake here. It's all very well being in the hall, enjoying yourselves and all the rest, but there's a record deal with Universal Music, biggest record company in the world at the moment.
And the reason why we entered Eurostar was this year we were told we were allowed to do original material, and it seemed very appealing to be able to play your own original material to a public audience on television.
So for the long-term future, you've got to start writing your own songs and start developing your own distinctive style and not copy other people. That's my view on it.
Thanks, Owen. But after the very first rehearsal, when we actually got onto the show, we were told we're not allowed to do any original material. It had to be all cover versions of other people's songs.
What song would you guys like to come back and do next week, if you're to come back next week?
Original stuff.
No.
If you had to do a cover, don't do original yet, do a cover next.
So why we didn't walk away after we realised what we got ourselves into, I suppose there's a few reasons. I think, I'd be lying if I said the thought of fame wasn't appealing to us. We were already just a week into the show and we were doing photo shoots and radio and TV interviews. So that feeling of being important and popular was blinding,
From the shows I enjoy watching that are scripted on TV, they pretty much have the exact same, skeleton that reality shows have. They all have their intros. They all have the setup for the conflict. They all have, the beeline stories that get introduced.
Eurostar uses the same setup, structure and formation as any other TV talent show in the world, like American Idol, X Factor or Britain's Got Talent, anything, which essentially starts with usually 3 judges. It varies between 3 and 4 judges.
The characters the judges play are almost the same on every show. They even sit in the exact same formation according to their personalities.
You reckon there are some similarities, though, I gather, between Top Gear and X Factor?
I think the panel are similar. I can see the similarities in the panel. James is Louis, a little bit grey. Richard is Danny. Small but cute. And you are sort of me, without the knowledge.
Reality's absolutely written. It's pre-planned. You can't really just turn a camera on anymore and get gold. It doesn't really happen that way.
No one is going to be comfortable investing in a multi-million-dollar show where they just put cameras on sticks and wait for something interesting to happen.
Reality television isn't real. Anything you see on television is condensed. It has some creative force behind it that controls the action, controls what you're seeing.
On Eurostar, we were given acting lessons. The producers said it was to improve our personalities and distance ourselves from normal people.
I'm Paul Keenan. I'm a vocal and singing coach.
Hi there.
My main gig is working in Trinity College in the professional actor training program there. We're going to be working on what you do in terms of telling stories here. Basically what I do is teach actors who generally are not singers. Get our attention. You got all these people here, okay? You're going to tell them your story. Use the fact that you know what these words mean. What's your first word? Hey. Hey! You got to sit down with those words and just figure out what they mean. Really, really, really mean to you. You're a beautiful girl with a beautiful voice with something to say. It's the classic position of the coach. You go in and hope that everyone will do everything you ask them to do, which is, of course, bananas. It never happens that way. Good luck. Thank you. Great.
We were scripted very loose dialogue, which we could ad-lib around that certain topic. And I was by far one of the worst actors on the show.
This is a Buddy Holly look for those of you who haven't already figured that one out. Now, Spud, I have to ask, I haven't seen you wearing glasses before. This is just obviously for show, is it?
Yeah, this is just for show, but I'll wash these before I give them back to you, okay?
Oh yeah, you're very good.
For now.
What are you trying to say? You're raiding my wardrobe?
Yeah.
9 weeks in, lads. How's it been for you guys?
That little piece was rehearsed 3 times the day before on the Saturday, and twice before the live show on the Sunday.
And then you're involved every step of the way in those shows. You're involved in pre-production, production, and then post-production. And you're writing every minute of that time.
Everything from writing the host copy, to the voiceover, to the bumpers and teases, to occasionally writing lines of dialogue to the cast.
I've worked on shows where I literally script out dialogue for 2 non-actors to banter back and forth about.
I was in the Guild only a few years and I got a job on Penn and Teller Bullshit. I was on that the first few seasons and we won a Writers Guild Award for comedy variety. And I have that sitting on my mantle at home, but when it got nominated for an Emmy, it was called a reality show. So who knows what's reality and who knows what isn't reality.
These shows frequently use what are called Frankenbites. And a Frankenbite are sound bites that are taken out of context, statements from the participants by stealing a word from here and 2 words from there, and then artificially constructing these sentences and putting them over neutral footage. These manufactured sentences are presented on screen as if the person on screen has said these words, when in fact, often they haven't said these words. And sometimes you have situations where it'll be 180 degrees the opposite of what someone intended, but they've constructed these sentences. And they actually serve the story the producers want to say, but often have no relation at all to the scene as it happened.
You know, I'm not here to make friends. You guys are not my friends. I'm not here to make friends with you.
Are you here to make friends? Because I'm not here to make friends.
No, I'm not here to make friends. I'm not saying that.
I'm not here to make friends. I never was. I'm here to win money.
I'm not here to make friends. I'm here for one reason. I'm here for Tila.
By using simple editing, you can completely change the context of what these people were saying. You can only imagine what professional editors could do.
No, I'm here to make friends. You guys are my friends. I'm here to make friends with you.
Are you here to make friends? Because I'm here to make friends.
No, I'm here to make friends. I'm saying that.
I'm here to make friends.
I'm here for one reason. I'm here to make friends.
The most important reason for the rise of reality television is simply financial. And the truth is, nearly all reality shows aren't particularly real. The conceits, the casting, the shooting, the editing, the storytelling, they're not intended to serve as beacons of light and truth. They're intended to make the audience stick through to the next set of commercials.
But can cheap talent shows compete with big-budget dramas broadcasting at the same time?
The hit show Grey's Anatomy charges $450,000 per commercial, while American Idol reaps $750,000 per commercial, and as the finale approaches, they get about $1 million per commercial. So, of course, there's an incentive to making these shows, and there's no shortage of people who want to participate. Television basically is about one thing, and one thing only. It provides a life support system for the commercials.
On Eurostar, a PR lady had to come up with a story every week to give to the Irish newspapers, and when she couldn't come up with a story, she just made one up. Like the story of the Scuba Dice laptop containing 10 of her new songs was stolen. It was all bullshit.
One particular reporter didn't like Scuba Dice at all and used all of his dark media forces against them.
You get on really well with Maeve. I hear you're like her big brothers.
Yeah, we're all like have to protect her. Mm.
Yeah. So you're voting for her, basically. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I'd put some support behind Maeve anyway.
Good on you.
No offence to the rest of the ex.
The very next day, a conspiracy theory containing very poor grammar based on the footage just shown was printed in the Irish Sun. A secret vote-sharing pact between with Maeve O'Donovan, confirmed on the afternoon show. He then finishes with a cliché typical of an American crime drama.
This guy has clearly been watching too much CSI Miami.
It seems like someone left the scuba rattle out of the scuba pram.
Because then it was Pop Idol, wasn't it?
Yeah, second Pop Idol or something. Yeah.
Pop Idol, and since then you've got American Inventor, British Inventor,
American Idol,
X Factor. How many more opportunities are there for you to get a lot of money from phone lines where people vote on things?
We only do the phone lines so that the audience can vote, so we're sort of giving something back to the audience.
You could do an illegal immigrant one.
A what?
They really need to think about entertainment with a capital E. People at home want to be entertained. And that, I think, is the secret. If you can entertain the people at home, you're going to get votes, besides the fact that you've got campaigns.
Or you'll get votes, I would imagine, if you make everybody cry by singing a song about your father.
But ultimately,
as Richie said in his video clip.
Yeah, but hang on
I'm not criticising him. I'm saying, like, it was a smart thing to do.
But as he said in his video clip, briefly, Thomas, there's been a lot of original material sang already in the...
Ultimately, look, it's all about the public. Listen, ultimately, it's all about the public.
Calm down, lads, calm down.
Who knows what the Irish public will go for, Keith?
Ah, Brendan, come on. That's what this show's all about. Tell us, Brendan, who's going home?
Safe. How do I know those lunatics vote?
No, in your mind, Brendan, in your mind.
The Irish public make no sense whatsoever.
And the third and final act going through to next week's show is Maeve O'Donovan.
Complete shock here in the Helix as Scuba Dice get voted out of the competition.
The night Scuba Dice were voted out of the competition, thousands of people complained that their votes for Scuba Dice came back as undelivered, yet they were still charged money for their votes. The Eurostar production team denied that the voting system was rigged, but refused to release the details of the weekly voting percentage. The exact voting percentage was only ever revealed to the public at the very beginning of the series at the audition stage.
And tonight's winning performance with a 30% share of all those who voted, it's... Congratulations, Scuba Dice!
I quite watched some of them. I don't watch them anymore so much, but I did watch when they first started with the X Factor and all that. I quite liked it, but now I do feel like it is like people are just laughing at people they shouldn't be laughing at in the early stages. You know? Oh, that's the bit you like. I see.
Do these shows take advantage of people with mental illness, or are the contestants to blame for their own humiliation?
Hi, and you are
Mr. Methane. I am a performing flatulist.
Music maestro, thank you.
I will demonstrate for you my abilities in the art of self-levitation.
The harsh reality the judges speak of can be entertaining to watch but difficult to receive. And why should a person stand for it?
How do you do? I love the way you undress now, baby, begin.
David, look, the truth is that you are completely and utterly useless. Right?
Yes or no?
Absolutely not.
David.
I think the audience turned on David, not just because he's a bad dancer, but because he's a very bad sport, and we like good sports in this country.
Can talent shows ruin even the best of friendships?
Can I be honest with you two? You have the worst attitude of any contestants I have ever met on any of these shows.
Could the judges' critical analysis bring about alienating individuals within a band such as Scuba Dice?
Oh, give it to me, Thomas!
Give it to me, Linda!
Oh, give it to me, Brendan!
And all the guys say I'm pretty far.
And listen, by the way, I'd give it to you any time, right?
Calm down, Brendan. Calm down, Brendan.
Just say, Keith. There used to be only two guys I thought I would, right? That was Elvis and you. That bass player's on the list now.
Enjoy the gang, man. Well done.
Sorry, Brendan, come on. One more thing. Sport, did you get your hair done? Well, you know what? I don't even notice when my wife gets her hair done, and I noticed you got your hair done.
But were the band members of Scuba Dice treated equally?
All I can hear from you is a kind of a distorted, kind of a squall all the time. And I'm beginning to question if you're the weak link in the band.
The drummer sounded like he'd thrown the kit down the stairs, you know, and ran after it. But I would ask a guitarist, will he try and keep up with the bass player?
You're looking at the bass player. What you're saying is that he's magnetic on stage, that your eyes are drawn to him because he's a star and he's giving it loads, like, right?
The way we were treated unequally by the judges really alienated me from the rest of the band. The guys are constantly insulted, yet I was praised, and it really caused friction between us as friends. And it just got worse after the show. The fun of gigging with three of your best friends was replaced with greed of money and fame. I left the band because we were fighting constantly, and soon afterwards the other two guys kicked out our drummer. Like, we all knew each other our whole lives, and the after effects of Eurostar changed all of us for the worse.
All right, that's our show. It's been a great night so far, and I hope you've all enjoyed watching. The voting lines are now open. And remember, we'll be back straight after Fair City with the results show, so there isn't long to get those votes in. All our acts have been brilliant tonight, but in a short time we're going to have to say goodbye to one of them. In the meantime, from all of us here in the Helix, good night, start voting now, and we'll see you in a while.